in the food industry. It's very same with the art industry. A lot of us are pirates. We're kind of the awkward, eccentrics. And so I think our attention is mostly fixed on a sensitivity level of making. Whether it being in a kitchen or in a sculpture studio, they're both shops to me. You know what I mean? It's like a carving spoon is the same as a knife. They're very related to me. My name is John Connor, and we're at the Hall, which is in downtown Grants Pass. Food has really been a passion of mine my whole life. To be honest, I'm very comfortable with making. I really didn't have a signature style. I really love the band Ween, and I would just go from album to album. I'm like, whoa. And I'd rather be as an artist, kind of like the band Ween. I'd like everything to be one of my shows looked like it was a group show, which means there's multiple artists in the room. I have no interest in repeating myself. We really strive to do our own thing as artists. We got popular, so we just kind of grew with a bunch of things. It always just kind of grew into something else and got a little bigger and bigger and bigger. I built almost everything in this restaurant, like this countertop, lampshade, the tables, neon. It is a sculpture, like a living, breathing sculpture. And then suddenly we imported a pizza oven from Naples that weighs 6,000 pounds, made out of ash from Mount Vesuvius. That's sitting behind me today. So a lot of this was actually a really organic process. It's an amazing oven. We fire it with madrone. It's the local wood here. We actually smoke all our meats with madrone also. I consider that our terroir. That's Southern Oregon. The pizza, specifically the barbecue, I just think it creates a phenomenal product if it's done well. Our dough is something we're really proud of. It's a cold fermented pizza dough, a little lactic sourness to it, considered like a sourdough, and just a really unique ferment. And that's actually designed for this oven, which we fire approximately around 750 degrees. It's a work of art. It's a sculpture within itself. We used to say we're kind of like Neapolitan-inspired pizzas, but actually we're East Coast style pizzas. We're New York style pizzas. And growing up in New York, it's just, there's a pizza place on every corner, maybe 3. I was really fortunate to have really good coal and wood-fired pizza. So it's just the respect, I could actually just walk down the street and have this potato rosemary focaccia for $3. It really opened my mind. We just kind of want to let the ingredients speak for themselves. I try not to manipulate things. I just try to take what their traits are and maybe elevate those points. We have a pretty standard menu as far as our Hawaiian is a Hawaiian pizza, but we're going to put a Hall twist on it. We smoke tasso, which is kind of like a smoked ham, Louisiana Southern based, and that's on our Hawaiian with pickled pineapple. So we actually pickle our pineapple, and it just kind of gives it this really nice, sweet, sour flavor to it that goes really well with the smoked flavor of this ham that we're actually making in-house. We do the hot honey cupping pepperoni with candied jalapenos. We really try to go for a really great product. That's what our goal is. It's a really diverse menu we have. To really say it, we sell burgers more than anything else. Straight up. Somebody you have the best burger in town. We sell burgers all day long. We're trying to cater our menu towards something that everyone can have. And I like to have something that's a little naughty and a little nice. For instance, our nixtamal tortillas. Every time I touch that tortilla and smell it, it smells like a cornfield. And there's nothing like it. There's a learning curve to it. It's truly an art. I'm really ecstatic about our tortilla program. Especially that we're holding that torch. I'm pretty sure we're the only restaurant in the state. And there's some really special stuff that's happening down here. I ended up just going, all right, you know what? I'm gonna build a new smoker, and it's outside the Hall today. It's definitely a sculpture within itself. It's a real Ferrari as far as how it cooks and what it does. I'm glad I'm here, I'm so passionate about this. Customers are what it's about. That's why we do it. It's to just have some kind of connection to somebody, like create something and hopefully someone like it not just only enjoys it, but like feels connected to it and is like, that's what I identify. I think the food scene in Grants Pass is extremely vibrant. I mean, I think there's a lot of people here doing some amazing things. I'm proud to be a part of it, you know? I hope that the hall has really contributed to that. I hope that we kind of did some things that really were a first and really pushed the limits of what we're capable of. I'm really hoping that we can keep pushing those limits.